Hello guys and welcome to Northgard with Mic Drop. This video is the first video on this channel, and in this video I will show you some of the very basics of how to play the game Northgard. Let's start out with creating a game. It's gonna be very simple game. We have the world hostility on low. That means how often we will get attacked by wolves, and we will have a small map size and only one AI player. The victory condition is set to domination only, because that's also the most common way to play against other players. When you play online, most people they prefer to play domination only. There are 11 different clans in Northgard. If you only have the basic game or haven't got it yet, then you will only start with the first 6 clans that you can see here. We got the stags, we got the goats, and we got the wolves, raven, bear, and boars. The DLCs, they contain the clan of snakes, dragon, horses, kraken, and ox. In this video I will play as the bear clan because that's the most easy clan to play with. They don't have that many specialties. The most special is they also can assign the Kaija armored bear together with the shield maiden. All the clans they only got one hero, except for the ox clan they got 2 heroes, and they all have some specialties, but the most common is only one hero. But with this clan we got the Kaija armored bear. The special relic for this clan is the scabbard of Gram. That's basically a ice sword, so that will slow down the opponent's units and also when you attack some mobs. So let's start the game with the bear clan, and then I can show you uh, how to play this game very basically. Eventually I will make some other videos with the other clans and talk a little bit about tactics and guidelines, but this is only to show you if you are very new to the game or you haven't got the game yet and want to check it out first, then hopefully this video can help you with that. So we start out here with, we got 4 villagers. You can see our resources up here. We got the happiness. Happiness is used to attract new villagers. Right now we got 4 villagers and we can maximum have 6. And to expand that, we of course need to build some houses. We got our food going on here. Food is needed for the villagers and also needed to colonize new areas and to expand our base. And if we run out of food, then the villagers will start to starve and they will get sick, and then they will end up dying. And the same goes for wood. Wood is needed to build new buildings. Some buildings only need wood, some buildings also need some crowns, but the wood is also needed to repair and upgrade stuff. If you run out of wood, your villagers will start to freeze, get sick, and also die. Crowns are used to upgrade, build some buildings, and also needed to get your military units, warriors and shield bearers and egg throwers. Also you need 40 gold and 40 food to get the bear, and 150 gold and 5 iron to get the shield maiden. Iron is used to upgrade your different villagers in the forge and to buy a relic or build a relic, and stone is needed to upgrade your buildings. Over here we got our military experience. When we reach the first 500 of military experience by killing stuff in the game, then we can unlock one of these 3 military paths. We got the tactical with some different kind of stuff. When we reach 500 we get the first one, 1500, and then 3000 we will unlock the last one here. The same goes over here. You can see when we take the first one, then we get a free upgrade tower. The second one we get a free defense tower upgrade every year. and eventually we can call our civilians or convert them into militarian. So this is a very defensive passive. This one is the most aggressive one. First one, we get a free military lore up in our wisdom. I will show you that in a second. And our military units, they get some more bonuses the more military experience we get. In our wisdom, we got our skill tree or some bonuses, some ads, and you start from left and go right, and then unlock. Eventually you need to unlock. If we start with the sharp axis and take, let's say, colonization, then we will unlock these two, of course. But if we take in our third wisdom, if we take the eradication, then we won't unlock the last two at the end. We have to take either recruitment or hibernation before we can reach the last one over here. So when we get 6 of these unlocked, we can choose one of the blessings. You can see 15 stone or 10 and 10 iron, or 3 happiness, or reduced production during the winter, or reduces loss of production during the winter. And after 9 knowledges, we unlock one more blessing, and also when we get the 12th wisdom unlock, we can choose the third one down here. So after 12 we have all our blessings unlocked. As I said, the winter, we got our calendar down here. Every year is 12 months as normal, and every single box here represent a month. So we got 9 months of, I prefer to call it not winter, because there's no difference between autumn, fall or summer. It's all the same. The only difference is when it turns into winter, and we got 3 months of winter. So I call it not winter and winter. But yeah, let's get going. You can see here our town hall will spawn some new villagers after a while. Right now it takes 38 days to get a new villager. The more happiness you have, the quicker you will get new villagers. But let's start out with building a woodcutter lodge and a scout camp, because we need scouts to reveal these tiles around us. And you can actually see in this tile there are some deers. That means we can build some food in this area. Every single villager, they gathered 4 food, but if they are assigned as maybe hunters or fishermen or farmers, they can gather, they increase their gathering of food in these areas, but also get decreased in the winter. So now we are positive in both food and wood, and we are still positive on happiness, so we still get some villages from here. Now you can see we discovered the first tile here. Sadly it's defended by a wolf, but it got 2 meat. That means we can build a hunter's lodge and attach 2 villages to that area. And there is also a rune stone where we can attach one villager, and then we can increase our lore income up here, so we will get these unlocked a little bit quicker. It's also possible to do that through your ship dock, where you can choose to either go for fame or lore, and you also get some coins from raiding. Here we got a free tile because it's not defended. It's possible to build 4 buildings on this tile. When we got 2 iron, that means we can attach 2 villages to a mining and get those 15 iron down here. Remember, we need some iron to get our hero, and we are also that lucky that we have 2 sheeps. Every single sheep can be slaughtered for exchange of 80 food. The sheeps themselves, they don't do any different. They don't gather anything, so they are just pure meat. So let's colonize that area. As you can see, the cost of colonization this tile was 20 food. the next one is 40, and then it raises more and more. Now we need to build a house because we are maxed out. The reason I'm not slaughtering the sheep yet is because we're still positive we don't need it right now, so just save them for more harder times, maybe in the winter when everything is reduced. Then maybe we will need to slaughter a sheep before we reach 0 in food, and because we want to prevent our villagers to starve and get sick and die, because every single sick villager will also result in 1 negative of happiness, and if we went down to negative in happiness, we can't get more villagers, and therefore we can't expand. So everything is together. You see here, there's a field. So if we colonize this area, we will be able to build a farm to get farmers. But right now we also need to get our gold going. We need to attach one more. Right now we only have one woodcutter attached, so let's get a villager to get some more wood. We're still positive 5, and let's colonize this area down here, and now we can build a training camp, because we need a training camp so we can get first of all the bear, and with the bear we can clear out this wolf, because if we don't clear it out quick enough, then the wolf can actually run in and attack one of these attached tiles, and that doesn't mean that this one particular, it will just actually kind of transform into or clone itself and attack, and there will still be a wolf in this tile. So as long as we haven't cleared out, they will keep attacking once in a while. The same goes with the draugrs up here, but they don't attack as quickly or often as the wolves, but they have some more health and some more attack power. And you can see here, this is a draugr tomb. That means they will respawn in this area until you colonize the area. Up here we got a ruin. We can attach a scout to the ruin and get some gold and some lore. That's a one-time bonus, but we need to colonize that area first before we can attach the scout to it. Let's get him back, because right now we already scouted all this. Oh, maybe we can scout this one as well because we are still attached, but there's no need to keep on scouting up here before we actually need to go up, because as long as he's scouting, then he's not gathering any food. We got our training camp done. You can see here 40 gold and 40 food. We got that. So let's get the bear in there and take out that wolf before it starts attacking us instead. And we also need some metal or iron for our heroes, so let's build a mine and get some villagers start mining that. Normally I'd say I prefer to take the iron first because it's only 15, and after that you can go and take the stones. You can also do it at the same time, but then you have 4 villagers, 2 for the iron and 2 for the stone, and then you have 4 villagers not gathering any food up here. So if you got enough, then it's possible, but I don't recommend it. So right now we can actually colonize this area. Our mine is done, so let's get this villager attached and this villager, and a new area with the draugrs. So let's get the scout back again, and soon it will be winter. The good thing about this clan is they don't suffer that much from the winter as the other clans, and normally you need to get a tile in here says fur coat to actually maintain the same attack power in the winter with your military units, but you don't need that with the bear clan. So that's another reason why I choose to show you the basics with this clan, so I also get it a little bit easier in the winter, and I can focusing on explaining some of the other stuff here. So preparing for the winter, we got plenty of food, plenty of wood. We need to build a house, so we're not maxed out. He's already building here. We need one more iron so we can get our hero. But we also need gold, so you can see right now we don't have enough gold. So maybe we should start building a long ship dock. Then we can get some extra lore and we can get some extra gold. So now we can actually choose either weaponsmith, mining, or sharp axes. We want to expand a little bit more, so maybe we should take this one, so it costs 30% less to actually colonize an area. So instead of 120, it will go down to, if my math is right, it will go down to 80. But first we need to take the sharp axe and then wait another 85 lore to get the colonization. We could choose to go over here and attach a villager to become a lore master, and there we can get some more lore going on. But we need the villagers to become sailors instead, so we can get some go, and here we also get some more lore. Let's see how much it increased when we start the raid with 2 guys. I went from 3 to 4, and our gold also went up. So now there's not that much to do in the winter, because if we start building, then we will go down in negative to negativity in food and the wood as well. So let me just skip the winter and then come back when the winter is over. So the winter is over, and as you can see here, our miners, they are done. They finished the iron down here, so we are going to let them become villagers again. You can do that in the houses or in your town hall. And then let's destroy this iron mine. We can't use it anymore, and now it just It just take one of the building spots. So let's just destroy it, and we get 15 wood and 3 gold back. And we also got some more lore up here, and now we can have the colonization. So what else should we build now? We can build a, in here let's build the hunter's lodge and also a silo, because as you can see up here right now we have a maximum capacity capacity capacity. That was a very difficult word to say. Capacity. We got a maximum capacity of food on 500, but as soon as we get this silo done, we get 300 more, so we have a maximum capacity of 800. And it also gives us 10% increased food production in this area. And now when we have the hunter's lodge, we can attach 2 guys to that. And now you can see we have a cap of 800 instead. So down here let's get the stone. So we need to get a villager. We also need to get another house. Let's get that over here. It doesn't matter if you have 2 houses in the same area. And stones are also needed to upgrade. You can't upgrade any of your buildings before you upgrade your town hall, and that costs 10 stones, 50 crowns and 100 wood. And another thing is that you are not allowed to scout any of the opponent's areas before you have upgraded your scout camp. So that's why we are going to need these stones down here. It is also possible to, if you start to run low on happiness, or maybe you need a boost of your resources here, then you can organize a feast, and then you will have +2 in all of your income except for stone and iron, and also 20% bonus to production and to happiness for 1 month, and plus you also get 20 fame up here. So we can do that now, so you can show it. So that's a very nice boost. We also get villagers faster because of the happiness. Right now it only takes 30 days. That means every box of these will provide a new villager. So that's why we have to look out for our population and maybe start to expand. We got a lot of food, so maybe we should see if we could take out these draugrs. We got enough coins now and enough iron to get our shield maiden. So now we have both our hero and our bear to maybe take out. Maybe we should take out these over here first. There are only 2, and then they won't respawn after that if we colonize this area. So let's do that first. They should be able to take them out. Once they do that, let's see. Over here, maybe we can build. I can show you the trading posts and the marketplace when we got enough wood. We can have the recruitment, then we will get some villagers faster, or we have the hibernation, so they will heal in the winter. I think we will take the recruitment first, and then we can maybe take the hibernation afterwards. We don't have any fish, any ponds with fish, so it won't make sense to get the harpoons, but otherwise that's a very nice one. If you happens to have fish areas, then you can attach 1 extra fisherman to your building. So normally you can only have 2, but with this one you can have 3, and if you upgrade it you can have 4 in the same area. That's very nice wisdom. But let's colonize this one, and you can see we also get 50 fame and 5 iron to when we colonize this area. So that's a nice extra little gifts to do that. And we can go in here again. We can watch out for the health bar. Right now they are attacking the shield maiden, and the bear should be able to survive as well. Let us just make both of them attack the same one, and now we are maxed out again. So maybe we should get another silo down here. It's only possible to build silos on tiles where you can, with the food tiles, so either here or here with the deers, or if you find a place with fish. So now we are able to discover this rune. So let's get a first of all, let's see, now we got 200 fame, so we get our 200 fame bonus, and with this clan you get 15% more production in the area where you have your bear or your shield maiden standing. Let's get the scout up here. That means when we take the shield maiden into this area where we're getting food, then we increase our food income, and we can do the same with the bear. We can go down to here where they're getting wood, and also we should be able to see the increasement in the wood. Yes. It's not possible to have both in the same area and then get 30%. You can only maximum get 15, so there's no need to have both of them in the same tile. Over here we got the trading post. It's possible to start a building trade route if you unlock the coordinates down here, but we can just attach 2 villagers and they will start producing gold as well. You can see 1 villager is producing 2, so with 2 of them we get 4 extra gold. And we got enough iron, we also have some gold and wood, so we can maybe start a forge over here so we can build our relic. And I can show you how to upgrade either civilians or your military units. Right now we got a special event down here because, as you can see, we got the tundra map. It's winter the whole year, but still only the three month a year where you actually get the reducement. But the event will occasionally show up here during the winter, so you have to get your ships back, otherwise they will freeze out here and they won't gather anything. So it's better just to bring them back home and let them gather some food while this event is going on. We got some extra wisdom and some gold for finishing this ruin, so let's go and get the hibernation, because now then they will start to heal now in the winter. And as you can see here, we were exactly a little bit too slow to get them home, so now we just have 2 guys out there not doing anything. So the forge is done, and you can see here, to upgrade a villager that costs 5 iron and 30 gold. And if you want to upgrade your warband, the reason why we can only upgrade the warrior is because we don't have any axe thrower buildings or any shield barrier buildings, so we can only upgrade the warrior at this time, or at this point. And the relic, here you can see the 5 common relics. These are all the same for all the clans, and the special one, the scabbard of Graham, is the special one for this clan. So let's get this one, and let's get those 2 smithies going on. We got plenty of food. We are still positive 1 in each, but we are negative 1 in happiness. So to get some more happiness, we can build a brewery, because everybody knows that you get happy from beer. So we can either build that one, or special with the bear clan is in this tile. protector of the land, that you will get 1 happiness per area with at least 1 military camp. So that's a good thing also to go for with the bear clan. That means if we have for this side we'll get 1 happiness, then we can build another one down here, and you can see our smithies are done with this. So let's destroy this one, get them back to become villagers, and then maybe we should build another training camp or a military building in this tile so we can get 2 happiness. And also up in this one we should build, but right now let's build another woodcutter lodge. We can take out these 4 wolves, then we can get the special tile with forest, where we can get extra 10% of wood production in this area. So if we need a second woodcutter lodge anyway, so let's see if we can get this tile cleared, colonize it, and build another woodcutter lodge. See, right now we are negative in the wood because we took them out of that area. But with only -1, that shouldn't be a big problem. The winter is soon over, and our ships can start raiding again. Start raid. So upgrade, we need some wood. That will be up here. We need 50 wood again. So let's wait. What do we have in here? We got a brown bear. The good thing about bears are they don't attack. They don't attack your tiles next to it, but the bad thing is they got quite a lot of health and also a lot of attack power. Over here in this tile you can see there are actually fish down here, also protected by 3 wolves, but this is a swamp. That means we can only build 2 buildings in this area. But let's take them out, the wolves, because if we don't do it they will just attack either this tile or this tile because it's attached to where the wolves are. So let's clear them out. And that's the good thing about this clan as well, that you have 2 kind of heroes, or you have your hero and you got the bear, so you don't need to spend villagers on making warriors or other kind of military units to clear out these areas. So now we got enough wood to build a new woodcutter lodge in this area. Our scout got hurt. Eventually they will, when they are too far away from home, they will get hurt, and then you have to take them back and get healed in the healer's hut. Right now they also started to attack because we are in the 2nd year. So let's go and see if we can clear them out as well, so we don't have to think about that anymore. And now you can see we got our military experience up to 500, so we can actually choose a military path. Let's see. I think we will survive. I will survive. Yes. So let's get them back. Remember, they still add some bonuses from standing in a tile. And we are also, so let's take the conqueror, the aggressive one, because we want to take out our opponent. So we get our free military in here. You see, that's the only that's why this is the only one blinking. And then the next time we can get protect of the land, so we can get some happiness going on. So let's build. We can also get one over here, so we get some faster lore. But let's start building military camps in all our tiles so we can get as much happiness as possible. We could also organize a feast. Then we go to 0, so that means we are still allowed to get villagers. And now we can take the protector of the land and see, now we got 2 happiness. And we will get 2 happiness more when these 2 buildings are done. And maybe we should do it here, but we also already maxed out on buildings. What we can do is spend 100 golds to actually increase the numbers of allowed buildings in this area. So let's do that. We got plenty of gold, and now you can see we are allowed to build another building. So let's do that. Trading camp to get another happiness, because it's all about happiness and all about getting more villagers. And now we need another house as well. So let's get that house built. So right now you can see we got 2 war bands from all of our military camps. Now we can make a total army of 8 together with our bear and our hero. We should also build a healer's hut, but down here is also only 2 in this area, so let's develop that area. Get the healer's hut, because healers, when they are not healing, they are gathering food, and they also benefit from the 10% food gathering. So it's a good thing to build the healer's hut together with the silo. And as you can see, I didn't build a field in this area because it wasn't needed. So instead of building this, we just built a healer's hut instead. Let's get 2 of them attached, and you can choose which one you want to heal. They always have your main priority on your shield maiden, your hero, and then the next will be your bear in this case, and then your military, and then last to be healed are the villagers. But as you can see, this villager doesn't need that much to be healed, and right now we got 4 wounded. That means we have some negativity in our happiness. You have too many wounded. You get -1 for every three wounded villagers you got. So let's get this guy healed first, because he doesn't need that much to be before. We need to upgrade our town hall so we can start upgrading our scout camp. And as you can see, now we can apply 3 scouts instead of only 2. And the healers are healing as much as they can. We got clan members without job because our relic is done. So let's build our relic. These 2 become villagers, and now we got the relic. This is a passive skill, so we don't need to do more with this. It will happen automatically when we attack with our hero. Down here we got some advanced buildings. We got the Altar of King. It's a very expensive building, but it will pay off eventually, because then you also get some passive income by only having this building in an area. And you can see you get +1 for every 200 fame. Right now we got 300, so when we get to 400 we would actually get 2 of each food, wood and gold and lore by not even having any villagers attached to that building. So it could be a nice thing to actually build. We just need 300 wood. We are close to that, so let's save up 100 more wood, and then we can build the Altar of King. What should we take here? We need some gold as well, so, or maybe we can make a better our shield maiden attack and defense with increased with 25%, and also 5% attack for each type of friendly military units in the area. And we can choose one of our blessings. Do we need happiness, or do we need, I think we need some stone and iron to upgrade. We also maxed out on food, so maybe we should see if we could buy another area. And now we need some civilians to discover the opponent so we can start attack. You can see here red is up here, and it was not possible to discover this area before we upgraded our scout camp. So let's get those scouts up there. And it's starting to get winter. There's an earthquake event. That means we get some of our buildings damaged and need to spend some wood on repairing them before they burn down. So that's a good thing to keep an eye on the event map, and then you know now, oh, I have to save up some wood, but we also want to build our altar of king. So let's see if we have enough. If we have enough of that after we build the altar of king, we can colonize this area down here as well. And here we can build. So let's see how many buildings getting damaged. And now we connected. We can see that red is the clan of Ox, and we were not allowed to see that before we scouted. So we got some buildings damaged. We got a house here, so we need to repair it. 25 wood. And also, oh, our silo down here, 50 wood. So we just got enough, but we also have another building here, so it's 25. We got that now, so good. Even though we just spent 300 wood on the altar of king, we still managed to have enough wood to repair our buildings. And the scouts keep scouting up here. Here you can see a special tile. It's the Thor's Wrath. That means gives 10% extra attack bonus to your military units. So red is very lucky to have that close to his base. But it's defended by a fallen Valkyrie. They have a lot of health. They have a lot of attack power and a little bit of resistance. So it's not impossible to take them out, but you need at least a hero and 2 warriors, or maybe I could do it with my bear and my shield maiden. Let's see, there it is. There's the main base of the opponent. We need to, as soon as we decolonize this area, red will be eliminated from the game, and because we only 2 in this game, then we will have the victory. So let's start building. We can have 10 maximum of military of 10, but we also need gold. You see, it costs 30 gold to build the first shield barrier, 20 to build the first warrior, and 30 to build the first axe throwers, and they will also raise in cost for every new military unit you want to hire. So let's get some more gold going. We can build a marketplace. The reason why I have the marketplace and the trading post in the same tile is because when you upgrade, it will give 20% more production to merchants, and you can't have 2 of the same building except for houses at the same tile on the same tile. But because these are 2 different buildings but still the same kind of workers, they will all benefit from the upgrading bonuses. So a small trick. And the same goes for the marketplace. That's also merchants, and here also merchants. So if we upgrade the marketplace, that will also benefit for those working in the trading post and vice versa. Let's get our legendary hero. And the marketplace is up now, and in the marketplace you can see these will slowly get into the market and you can buy them for crowns. In the wisdom you can also get the negotiation where the prices will be reduced with 50% and the stock replacement is 20% faster. So that's also a tactic to get a lot of gold and just buy your resources instead of gathering them. But right now we just need some gold, so let's get some workers. So if we also upgrade the trading post, then we will have 40% total of income. Where is the shield maiden? In the food area. And we have some more stone up here. Normally I also prefer, we need to develop that area, or we can upgrade our merchants in the forge, so they will produce 15 more crowns, and then eventually we will have a lot of crowns going on. Let's develop the area so we can get some stones, so we can upgrade some more, and then soon we will have enough gold to get enough. Right now we have 9 villagers, so we can maximum have 9 out of 10, but that should be enough. Let's organize a feast, because we were negative on happiness, so this is a good bonus, and we were also maxed out on food. So maybe now we should just start going. We can upgrade. Let's upgrade our axe throwers as well, and let's build some axe throwers and let's get going. See if we had enough. So merchant tools has improved. Now we are plus 20, and we had gold enough to make 4. The next one cost 50 and 55, so you can see it's quite expensive to have a huge army. But we are quite positive. But now we're negative on 11 because we have 5 axe throwers going on, so they all consume food instead of gathering. We can also upgrade the hunter lodge for 10. We just need 4 more stone, and then we can have some less negativity. We can also choose to take some of the merchants out, but right now we need that gold. We can celebrate another feast. You see now it costs 340, but that will give us some fame, and now we got 500 fame. That means that we can now join our bear, join with our bear as well. Normally before 500 fame you are not able to bring your bear into hostile areas, but now because we have 500 fame we can take the bear with us when we go attack. And you can see he's standing here with his hero. This is the Ox clan. They have some specialties where he can find some equipments, but more of that later on when I show you tips and tricks to play with the Ox clan instead. And here he dies. It's very important to keep your hero alive at all costs, because otherwise you will have to spend another 5 iron and 150 gold. Even here with the Ox clan he actually cost 15 iron and 250 gold, so that's a very expensive cost for him now when he lost his hero. But yeah, we're still we got plenty of food, but we are still negative 14, and we are negative 4 on happiness because we have so many villagers. So what we could do now is building a brewery. See where we got some space. We got some space down here. So let's get that brewery built. And let's upgrade the Hunter's Lodge and get some more food going on. And now we can take the mining effectivity. Maybe we should have gone for this one instead, but whatever. Right now we are close to finish him off. He got an upgraded defense tower here. Got 50% more attack and resistance, but with so many egg throwers it doesn't matter. And now we just need the main base, and then we will eliminate red. Let me see if there's something else I can show you that I haven't got yet. The lighthouse, when you unlock the shipbuilding, then you can build a lighthouse in one of your long dock ships, and then you can actually buy some happiness. People say you can't buy happiness, but in this game you can, and that will provide some happiness for a lot of crowns. That means right now when we are plus 14, then you have 3 stages. I think it's 10, 20 and 40 golds. So that means if we took the 20, then we would have -6 in crown incomes, but then we would have some extra happiness if we need that. But we got our brewery done, and we got 2 brewers over here, and the you see that we get +4 from the brewers and +7 from the territories, and the clan wants better houses. So let's upgrade one of the houses. That also changed in the happiness, but they need better houses, so we need to upgrade another house to get rid of that -1. And we have too many wounded, but that's because we are about to eliminate him down here. So hopefully this would be enough to eliminate red. So that was the first video with the basics of Northgard. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions or any criticism of the game, or how I choose to play the game or explain things. Then please let me know, because this is one of the first videos I've just started doing these videos. So please let me know so I can get better as well, and maybe be better to explain how I do things, and therefore it will be easier for you to understand and learn the game a little bit quicker. So please let me know in the comments. Everything is welcomed, and I will try to respond and answer as many as possible. And yeah, if you like this video, then go check out my other videos. I will keep posting or recording and uploading videos for all the clans. So follow the channel, and please subscribe so I can keep doing this. And yeah, hope you learned something from this video. Thank you so much. This was Northgard with mic drop. I'm gonna drop the mic. Thank you.